If I was in charge of characterizing Red Hood in the DCU, here's what I would do. Shout out to this guy for the video request. As always, let me know what y'all think and please leave a like and a follow. Right off the bat, I scrap Raven the Bold. I think there's just too much clutter to introduce early on, and Superman being as young as he is, Batman should not be this old. And instead, I do Batman under the Red Hood, with Red Hood as the main antagonist for this film. And for hypothetical sake, let's say the movie plays out the exact same way that it does in the animated movie. He has Joker at gunpoint, all he wants to do is kill him, but out of respect for Batman, he decides not to. If I had my way, I'd follow that with a Nightwing and the Red Hood film, and then a Nightfall story where Red Hood fully becomes a hero, but that's not going to happen. So to simplify it, after Batman and the Red Hood, we're going to do Red Hood Arsenal. Now, I'm not going to talk about what that story is about or what Arsenal is like as a character, just Red Hood for now. If you want to see me talk about Roy Harper, then let me know. Jason Todd is one of DC's most broken characters, and we need to explore that deeply, and I think having a TV show to do that would work great. This guy is such a scarred and broken person, right? He has so much trauma that he doesn't know how to function properly. Not just from getting tortured by Joker, right? But the process of dying and coming back to life cannot be easy. There's a reason Ra's al Ghul is the way he is, only he's used to it. Red Hood is not, and so we need to explore that, what that felt like, what that did to him, where he's at. I imagine Red Hood to be like Yondu and Rocket. He keeps everyone at arm's length but is always willing to help. He can't accept love from people because he doesn't think he deserves it, and he doesn't think people are willing to love him for who he is. Jason is more of a ghost than a person at this point, with no direction and nowhere to go. He doesn't know what to do. Let's talk about what he's afraid of, and then let's talk about what drives him as a character. Jason is afraid of being unloved, not in a romantic sense, but in a family sense. He doesn't think he's deserving of it, nor does he think he's able to get it. All he wants is for someone like Bruce or Dick to say, hey, I'm proud of you, I'll be by your side no matter what. He's afraid he'll never be whole again. He wants to be a good person and just feel good about himself, feel better about himself. He wants to find some sort of contentment in his heart, but he's afraid that he doesn't have it in him to do that. He will say something like, guys like us, it's not in our nature. And he's afraid that he doesn't matter. This is what I mean when I say he's more of a ghost than a person. Why did he come back to life? What's his purpose? What's his point? I mean, think about this, right? After he died, the Joker is still alive and running. And he just got replaced. That's how he sees it. Like, in his eyes, he has no real value. So all that being said, the big question is what drives Red Hood as a character? The reason he kills is to feel some sense of power and control, right? Dictate who gets to live and who gets to die. He helps others to feel good about himself, even though he himself doesn't believe he is. Nor does he think he has what it takes to be good. And lastly, he wants to be loved and embraced by those around him, more specifically, the Bat family. To finish it off, I think Red Hood is one of DC's most emotionally deep characters, and he's such an interesting avenue to explore these common themes of trauma, betrayal, what gives a human life value and purpose.